Hey y'all, heading to the lake on a beautiful late March day. No boat in tow, doing some other things today, but back's feeling a little bit better, making a few things happen. I'm going to complain a little bit about B.A.S.S again, because that's what I do. I'll be right back. Old school stuff's what we need right now, y'all. You know, now there's been videos done on this the last few days. I'm sure, I know Randy did one. I didn't watch any of them because I wanted to have my own thoughts, my own interpretations. And I've done this before. I've complained about this before, but being Bassmaster Classic Week has stirred it all up again for me. So that's what I'm going to talk about, is who cares anymore about the Bassmaster Classic? I mean, I don't care anymore. I know things have to change. I know that Roland Martin and Bill Dance and Larry Nixon and Rick Klein and all those guys are not there no more. I get that. But it's just no fun. So I think today is the second day of the Classic. The only reason I know it's even going on is because of my YouTube feed. These clips come up, and I'm not watching them. I just can't do it. I don't care how they're catching them. I don't care if they're catching them on spinner baits around stumps. I don't even know where they're fishing. It says Texas, Fort Worth. Are they fishing a city park? I don't care. And that's on me, I guess. The technology just screwed it all up for me. And the biggest point of this is, for so many years, the Bassmasters Classic was so important to people like me. For one thing, I was trying to get there, which never even come close. My heroes, my mentors, I just wanted to be part of it. And when it finally went on live TV, I was already done fishing professionally, trying to be a professional. When I found out it was on TV live, it was like a second or third year, ESPN or whatever bought it. I went over to my buddy's house, me and Geef's mutual friend Jerry Cox. There's a whole bunch of stories right there too. We turned it on. There it is live on TV. What I dreamed about for years. And I got to watch Mike Iaconelli and his temper tantrum and the flag hitting the water. First time I ever saw him. Anyway, all the glitz and glamour, that was the start of the change. FLW come in, all the glitzy stuff, which is what we wanted. It just didn't do what I thought it should do for the sport. And now the technology has ruined the rest of it. I don't care. It's just my opinion. Yeah, my opinion may not matter to most people, but it does to me. I'm a little upset about it. I was working on baits yesterday afternoon. I had YouTube going in the background, selecting stuff once in a while, but mostly it's got it on a feed of fishing and music and whatever. And one come up I hadn't seen. 2016, I came back to more serious fishing, and fishing a lot anyway, and I discovered YouTube. I had never heard of it. I didn't know what it was. If I'd heard of it, I didn't have a clue. I did my first videos about 2 months after that on YouTube. But the Bassmaster stuff that Lynn Dollar puts on and B.A.S.S puts on. One yesterday was the 2005 Bush Clash at Table Rock Lake. I had not seen that video. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Bassmaster video or Lynn Dollar's, but anyway, I got to see that. And interested for several things. First off, the most interesting thing about it was that it brought back some of that magic and mystery of the old days, and that the fact that the guys were flown in to Springfield, Missouri with no clue where they was going to be fishing. They had to pack a bag full of tackle. That they got sent this bag. They get filled up everything they could, not knowing where they was going. Same as the old days of the Classic. And then they show up and they're going to be at Table Rock, and they got a shopping spree at Bass Pro Shop to fill in what they thought they needed. It was just cool, retro, and it's 2005, so for a lot of guys, 2005 would be retro. It was a throwback to the old way of doing things. I don't know how many times they did that, but it was awesome. An old fishing buddy of mine, Brent Chapman, won. Of course, a lot of people know who he is. In those years, I wasn't watching. I didn't know Brent won Angler of the Year. I didn't know none of that. I was outside, not even looking in. Oh, the other interesting thing about that video was a guy named Ed Cowan. This freak Yankee. Ed subscribes to the channel. Ed makes great comments. 2-time Bassmasters Classic qualifier. We love him. Old school dude. And he finished second. He about took the whole daggum thing. That was awesome, Ed. I love watching that, buddy. But it was the old way of doing things, the magic way of doing things. And nowadays, whatever. And I guess the big tackle show and whatever they have, all that stuff is huge. Not to me. And as long as they have forward-face sonar in these tournaments, it's dead to me. I'm not going to watch it. And I know that definitely makes me the dinosaur. I admit it. Nobody can get on to me. You're an old grandpa. Yeah, I am an old grandpa. Well, not yet, but I'm old enough. I'm not going to watch that crap. The first time somebody looks down at the screen, I turn the video off. If I turn on a video on to watch it, and I don't know what they're doing, and within seconds they got their head looking down, I turn it off. I don't, no desire. And that makes me hard-headed. It makes me belligerent. It makes me an ass. Yeah, you bet. You gotta go to your strengths. My strengths is being an ass. Man, I'm good at it. If you ever have a professional being an ass competition, I'm gonna be right there at the top. I'll be like first seed. Yeah. That's all there is. I just don't care. I would love to be watching the Bassmasters Classic. I watched it in 2017, 18, 19, and 20. 21, I watched it for a few years live. I watched it. Remember when Hank Cherry won, and I realized later he was using some forward-face sonar. My heroes are gone. My heroes are dying. I get that. Things have to change. Technology it just sucks. It's hurting. Randy says it's so very articulate, very well stated comment that there's nothing that wouldn't be better without the technology, and especially in pro tournament fishing across the board. Nothing would be worse. It couldn't get worse. Everything will be better. There's no downside except the guy's got thousands of dollars invested, I guess. We haven't seen the end of it, I'm sure. Randy says that he thinks that the smaller FLW type, BFLs, all these acronyms, y'all, I don't keep up. The BFLs, the Toyota tournaments, all those will go no radar because of lack of participation, lack of co-angler participation. That would be awesome. In fact, I'll show you the problem. Right there, these numbers, these tournaments are way down. I had actually considered trying to fish the BFL here next week on Lake of the Ozarks. I ain't been fishing. I've been down. I think it would be just go fish it the way I used to. But truthfully, my boat will probably be in the shop getting the motor took off. That's kind of what we're going to talk about this morning. When it's such a hassle to do something, generally it doesn't work out very well for me. Maybe I'm just a puss and laying off because I ain't no good no more. That's it. B.A.S.S is dead to me. All this stuff is dead to me. I could care less. The local stuff, I don't follow nothing. I don't know what tournament circuits are out there. I don't subscribe to very much of it. We have one here local out of Kansas, Pure Fishing League, Pure Fishing Team Trail. It's no sonar on the front of that boat looking out. It's illegal. Perfect. I watch some of their stuff. Other than that, it's dead to me. I need to go crappie fishing. Solar Bet link in description, 3% off sale. Use my promo code I'll put in there. You'll get free shipping and handling. Awesome sunglasses. It's an awesome day. Hope y'all are having an awesome week. I'm going to be doing some more fishing pretty soon. My back is better. It's a little bit evil right now, but I'm getting over, hopefully. God bless you guys. Another anti-rant. It's what I do best.